Saying LFCTV with your boy saying I look hella tired. I'm not even gonna lie, I look mad tired because I don't normally see these times of the morning. It is mad early for me. But you know I'm here. All here in my pajamas and that, like that. You never walk alone, you know what time it is. But yeah, no, listen, obviously those of you that know that I'm flying out in a couple of hours, literally going on holiday. Cheese, but I have to bring you the content before I go, so I'm working. So yeah, big up everyone that's inside. That's even about at these times there. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, love you all. But yeah, listen, slap a like on your way in as you do. Come on, people know what time it is. It's real easy. Just go bing bong, like that. Quick like. Subscribe if you haven't. Getting there, nearly getting to 1100, so we're getting there, climbing slowly. So appreciate everyone that's putting in the love and subscribing, but please continue to do so. Subscribe, turn on your post notifications for these random ones. I'm going on holiday. I'm telling you now, I'm going to be doing bare random ones, but I'm going to be working. So make sure you turn on your post notifications for that. Zimmy. And with that said, let's get into it. Shout out everyone that's inside. Shout out my guy Monts, Big Six Bands. Like that. I know you're over there. Make sure you're subscribing and liking and doing the damn thing for my guy. And John Moore, always come on, my guy. We're good. I'm good. I hope you're well as well, man. Literally trying to just give you the content and then go and do my last minute packing. And then boom, I'm off. So let's start it. Obviously, I know people are thinking that you might be thinking, yo, Nick, we got Darwin Nunez and you didn't even throw anything up on the channel. I didn't, but I was on shout out my guy Don Hussam in it. I was on his channel, Mrs. Football, did that yesterday. So make sure you go over there and go and watch that. And I pretty much said everything I wanted to say there. Shameless FC back in the place, like that. Very, very quickly, because there's no way that I'm going to start this without touching on the fact that we've just got the newest addition to our front line. Yo, come on, Phoenix. Morning Saint, caught listening whilst I get through work. Like, come on, quick 20-minute, do you know what I mean? To just help you through the work, and then we're out. But no, listen, obviously, welcome Darwin Nunez. I'm gonna come out. Yeah, I wasn't his greatest fan. I didn't think at the time that it come out, I thought that the money could be maybe better spent elsewhere. Since then, I've looked at it and thought, Nick, in terms of a number 9, where else are you spending that money, B? Generally speaking, I, like everyone knows, and I want this Premier League, this one coming right now. I need this Premier League. And I wasn't sure that a Darwin Nunez would help us capture that. I was more sure that an acquisition of, say, a Kane or a Lewandowski would put us in a perfect position to be able to capture this Premier League, regardless of what happens moving forward. But that's not how we move as a club. We're far more smarter than man like me who's on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? And they're looking for. I think it's what Darwin Nunez is now, but it's more what he could be. Do you know what I mean? It's more what we're buying him for the future. He's on a 6-year deal. He's 22 years old. Like I said, big up Jerry James who pointed this out, and I agree with it. That is probably one of the first times that we're buying a young prospect at the stage where he's a prospect. We could wait for him to go and do what he's done for one more season and then add another 20 mil onto the price tag and he becomes unattainable for us. Do you know what I mean? But this is the first time that we're actually going in the market and getting someone that we've seen. Yeah, no, actually he's decent. With Klopp's help, obviously there isn't a manager or recruitment in the Premier League that I trust with young talent more than ours. So with that said, do you know what I mean? Everyone's talking about the price, 100 million euros. No one. I'm going on holiday. I'm going to Spain. I'm going to use up euros. These man there are in the UK eating fish and chips, talking about euros, bro. You're an idiot. You never talked about euros ever, and now you want to talk about 100 million euros. It's cool. Liverpool fans, embrace it. Don't let it draw you out. It is what it is. Everyone's waiting for us to spend big P, and then our return flop. That's what they're hoping. They're hoping that we get a little Jack Grealish or a Lukaku, whatever the case is, or a Pepito. Bruv, just let them do what they're doing in it. It's 64 million up front. And in regards to the talent that we've brought, in regards to the clinicalness, because that's one thing that we lack as a team, and I've been saying this, we are not clinical, and I feel like he will now help sort that out. We've got someone who's a bagsman, and we've got someone who's clinical, and we've got someone who, I wouldn't say he's creative, but he's very tricky on the left-hand side. And we've also got someone else who is a bagsman on his day, Jota. But we're looking good in our front line, and I feel like he adds the final piece to that. I don't feel like he comes in and it's all eyes on him. Or it is all eyes on him, but it's not like, even though it is similar, it is similar, yeah, and the media will have it seem a different way. But we've had a lack of a number 9 longer than Man City have. We've been doing up false 9 for the longest, and they will have it seem as Haaland comes in and is the missing piece that they need in order to keep, like sort of like Lukaku was for Chelsea. That isn't really the case for Nunez, or we don't play it like that anyways. Do you know them ones there? Like, he is definitely needed. With Mane leaving, which I'll get onto, but with Mane leaving, he's definitely something that we needed in terms of our front line. But we've already got Jota, we've already got Salah, we've already got Diaz. It isn't just coming, do you know what I mean? He can get integrated slowly, as and when needed. The good thing about this deal is the timing. And again, we smashed it, bro. We smashed it, because I do think this getting one of the top 5 number 9s in the world is not going to come easy. Obviously, I know you might scorn, but West Ham had a bid that was nearly going to go through, and they scuppered it in January. Man United were looking at him. Bare people were looking at him. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, like I said, world-class number 9s are sought after right now. So to have that under your acquisition as early as we've got it done now, brilliant. Because that only takes a little bit more pressure off of him. He can integrate into the team, into the country, into our style of football, get a full pre-season, play Man United and beat their asses. You know, like that. Like it just bodes well that we've got it done now, as opposed to like maybe 3 weeks before the window closes, or a week before the window closes, or anything like that. My thing is, I'm happy he's here, but we need more in order for him to succeed. If this is going to bring about a change of formation, which I'm hoping it does in certain circumstances, to the 4-2-3-1, then we need a number 10. We need someone who's going to take the mantle over. Should we not have Thiago? Because let's be honest, I've said this and I'm going to keep on saying this. Thiago's our most creative player. Regardless of where you want to put him, because there's now some people are quite they're coming round to the idea of possibly maybe having Thiago a little bit forward, further forward in our attack, maybe the 10, which he could do easily. I don't know if that's where I'd put him, but there's so many places you could put him because of how creative he is and how important he is to our style of play. Now, we already know what Thiago is. We already know the type of player in which we got with Thiago, and he's not to have an expectation of Thiago going into the next season of like 30 plus games is outrageous. It wouldn't be his fault for breaking down. It would be our fault for putting that pressure on him. So what are we going to do without him? Who else is going to carry that mantle? It ain't going to be Bumba Ross Henderson, even though I love him, but it ain't. Do you know what I mean? So I would like to know what we're going to do with that. And so that's why I'm holding out a little bit more. I'm not so like, oh my God, yeah, smashed it. We're the best. We're doing this. And I'm also not the other side where I'm like, raw, like, is that all we've got? Like, some people are doing the most on either side. Just stay calm. Stay calm. We've got a lot of window to go. It's only just opened. And let's see what else to be very honest with you, I'm quietly not more happy, but you'll definitely see, man, showing out when Carvalho's officially announced. I think it's 1st of July. So things like that, the creative element like that is what I'm going to be like, yes, now this guy can flourish. Now we can do this thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So shout that. Yeah, so that's what I got to say about that. Big up Can't Guard Me. Big up Saint Nunez is our first striker since Suarez. That's true, and that's outrageous. For a team like us, our number nines, like I said this before, there are certain numbers that are goated within the team, like Manchester United's number 7. Love that. Our number nines are probably up there with some of the Premier League's best number 9s in the game. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's nice to actually go back to a mold of an actual number 9. The only thing is, not in this country. Obviously in Dortmund, Klopp loved using Lewandowski and that, but in this country, I haven't seen Klopp really resort to sticking his faith in a big number 9. So I'm quite excited to see how that translates. Do you know what I'm saying? So I want to see how that works. And that's why I'm so happy for a change of system, for a little bit of, we were a bit too rigid. You know, and I'm not even gonna lie, Don Carlo Ancelotti's still going on in my head, the way he can tell man how he's going to beat us and how easy it is to prepare against us. I don't want that again. I want man to be thinking, raw, what's going on? They could put Nunez here, but they could put Jota here, but they could do this, they could do that. That's what I need. I need man shook, bruv. Not just we know what their thing's gonna be. As to whether we can stop them, we'll see. But as we know how they're gonna, we know. It's long for me. Come on, Aiden. Big up yourself, Aiden Andrew. You saying working from early. You know that, bro. Like I said, man's going to go. I'm coming back. Blick, bro. I'm coming back like my mic, bro. Black, bro. You know, like that. I'm going on holiday, so I had to get it in. But love up everyone that is here as well. Please, 13 man in here, please make sure you're hitting the like. Come on, man, I'm working from early, bro. Who's putting new content before they go out? My missus comes and catches me doing this rap, bro. You know, them ones there, because I ain't even finished packing. But my chat, my peoples come first, you know, like that. So please hit that like button for me. Man drinking that juice Suarez drinks. Yo, come on, you know, like that. And big up Suarez as well, for putting a little word in for us as well. That goes a long way to trying to repay some of your debt to us, you know, like that. Big up co-op said number 9s at LFC made me see what I'm saying. Big up yourself, co-op. Number 9s goated, bro. Goated. That's why I was a bit pissed off when people are always like, oh, Man City don't really have a number 9, you know. The way they go on, they don't really have a number 9. They're just so perfect. How they play without a number 9. It's like, brother, are you stupid? We've been doing this, you know. We just don't cry about it. We just, all right, cool. You can do this, Bobby. You can do this, yeah. But we've even put Salah there, like, but people don't. You know what I mean? It's mad. But yeah, no, big at yourself, co-op, man. It's been a Bobby False 19 for years now. At least we have switched it up. Exactly that. Good morning, everyone. Big up, man. Big up. Big up, my bro. Saying 3 shows and it ain't been 24 hours. You know this, Pablo. I'm putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? Well, you man thought you were gonna get me to 1K and I was just gonna sit on my laurels and yeah, that's great. No, are you mad? You lot put a battery in my back, so I'm working. You know what I mean? And shout out you, man. Thank you, bro. I think a lot of our fans have become so used to the false 9 proper striker confusing. 100%. I think I'm one of them. Aiden, I honestly think I'm one of them. I love a number 9, you know. I love a bagsman, bro. And because we've been doing this for near enough 5-6 years, now I'm a bit like, bro, I don't really even. Can we facilitate? Do we have the facilities for this? You know, there ones there, like, but no, I'm happy for it, man. I'm happy for it. Need a 9. Nunez needs to slap goals. 100%. Haaland IG before signing for City, 16.1 mil. IG after he signed for 16.1. That one's tickled me. I'm like, that one's tickled me. Big up Pablo. Nah, that's cold. That says no one gives a shit, you know. Oh my days. Big up Kevin saying big up Suarez and Cavani, man. Trust me. Like their man there said, listen, their man there, my club ops, but you're my countryman. I can't have you go in there and die in a slow death. Don't do it. Say got that 2016 Kante working rate. Trust me, bro. You know, like that. And I got a longer. What's it called? I'm gonna give you more than like 3 seasons. Say it working like John Arnorisa. You man are loving the work rate, yeah? Come on. Listen, I'm out here. You wouldn't say how come early stream? Listen, like gotta go on holiday in it. So if it was even now, it weren't coming. You know, then we're there. So man said I'm not used to this. big man. Look at my eyes. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to getting up this early and that. It's crazy. But it is what it is, man. Let's get into it. All right, cool. Obviously, Rafinha links. Bit mad, this one. Apparently, he's rejected us. Apparently, and I don't understand why so many footballers got such a hard on for Barcelona. It's crazy. I said this before, but let's be honest, guys. Barcelona's demise, I thought, would be a little bit longer than it has been. I thought man would be looking at that club like it's stinky. Man can't even get paid out there. But the way they got absolute rocks for them, man. Pause, but it is what it is. Lewandowski's bending over for them, man. There, Rafinha's literally shooting man down, saying, "No, I'm not on it." Gavi, I'll get to that as well, but he's another one that I think is going to stay. So I'm like, raw, you man, still got the claws and the players that we need in that, yeah. Look at the joy we got with Robbie, Owen, Rush, Dan Torres. About the time you're up, come on, man says it's your time. Man says, yo, here, take the. That's another reason as well why I'm glad he hasn't got the number 9. To be very honest with you, even though to be fair, the number 9 ain't even. I know it's a bit dark. We're trying to prize it out of a man's hands who's been a legend for us. It ain't even available. But certain man like, why is he not the 9? Why is he not the 9? Listen, let him take Origi's thing. Let him learn the role. Let him grow into that role. And then next season, do you know what I mean? Obviously, personally, I think Bobby will go next season. I feel like we'll let him go at the end of his contract and let him take the 9, and it'll be a nice little transition. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah, apparently, Pablo, that he rejected us. And come on, like my guy Aiden says, like the video, people, and subscribe if you ain't. Like, you're on a joke thing if you haven't. But no joke man are watching. So please make sure you're hitting up that like button and subscribing. Yeah, apparently Barcelona heritage, the history of the Barca is true, man. Literally, bro. Like the history of Barca, and I really didn't think it was that strong, bro. I thought once the P started going, man will be starting to dip. But man are really taking. They gave man the dirt. PK said, yo, listen, you can defer my payments, like, because I know you man are hard, you're strapped for cash and you can't really pay me right now. Calm. But season and a half, 2 seasons later, yo, PK, my G, cut. Mad thing, bro. But yeah, apparently he's on Barcelona. He wants Barcelona. The only thing is, do Barcelona have the cash for him? 60 million is touted. So I don't know. But then I'm reading that apparently we're close to agreeing an extension for Salah, and he obviously initially wanted the 500 grand a week. Crazy. Can't even say that. Can't even say them words if I wanted to wash my mouth out. Mad thing. And then now he's come back and said, yeah, you know what? He'll take the 400 grand. So I feel like we are gonna keep Salah. And with that, if we're gonna keep Salah with his wage increase, with Nunez coming in, and with there being other positions that are, for me, more vital, like the midfield, I don't know how realistic it is that we'd be putting a 60 million bid for Rafinha to cover Salah. What would we be doing with Salah? Would we be paying 60 mil for him to just be on the bench and bring him? I just don't know, personally. So that one's a bit, but I'm here to bring you what I find. And you know what I'm saying? Man says Sky crazy as Salah replacement, but we should get Yeremi Pino. I do like him. I need to see more of him, to be very honest with you. But it's funny you said that. My brethren brought him to me, and I do like him. He looks good. Yeah, come on. Origi already showed us that 2 + 7 is 9. The GOAT, like I said, hopefully he becomes as goated as the person he's taking the shirt off. You know, them ones there. But Rafinha, anyways, my boy Bird supports them, and he was missing for months. 1000%. I forgot, Bird. Yeah, trust me. Bird ain't in my chats no more, though, innit? Man was coming in the watch alongs, chatting, doing chatty patty. Where is he now, though? Where is he now? Yeah. It's hella disrespectful to Bobby for Nunez to take his number. When Bobby leaves, he can take it. Exactly, can't guard me. Literally, it's a nice transition. And I feel that in terms of a lot of people's lack of confidence in his link-up play, Bobby's a perfect person to kind of sit back, watch, and then do your take on that. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Now any Barca says, Raf, we can't afford you, you have to stay at Leeds. Oh bro, that would be hilarious. But I don't think he'll stay at Leeds, to be very honest with you. I think he'll come. And I agree, we should have, not even that we should have signed Basuma, but I would have liked there to have been stronger links. I would have liked to have known where we were in those discussions. Apparently, he's another one that rejected us last January at the time for Arsenal. But if he rejected us for Arsenal, for Tottenham to then come and take him, what were we doing? Because he would have been a nice one. So I agree, Marshall. I think we need a goal scoring mid with Coutinho like shooting opens up a lot of things. And with that said, Aiden, is why I personally would like to go for Tielemans. I think he's exactly what we're looking for. He's what Ox should have been or what he was. You know, them ones there for light P. He's on his last year. Yeah, that makes sense to me. But I agree with you. Rather spend that 60 mil elsewhere, 40 million would get us a decent midfielder. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Kevin. Big up yourself. That's exactly why I'm not really too sure, especially as it coincides with the fact that we might be giving Salah the extension. Apparently it's a 4-year extension as opposed to what it is instead of giving you 3 years at 500 grand, we'll give you 4 years at 400 grand. I don't know. It works out. It works out better in my head. You know, the ones they're giving a man 500 grand is crazy. But yeah, no. So I don't know. But let me know in the comments. I think a couple of people have already said that they're not on it. But if you think that someone like Rafinha would be a good backup for Salah. Moving on to Calvin Ramsey, my Don up here, Aberdeen. I'm not in Aberdeen. I'm in Scotland, no, but I'm in Aberdeen. But yeah, now watching him and that, he's good. He's exactly the type of right back in which I think we need, if I'm honest with you. So that's why I don't know why we're on this long thing. I think they have moved the goalpost slightly because I feel like they know how much kind of in it want that they have for the player. He's generating a lot of kind of fanfare, but I feel like 5 million up front, 5 million add-ons. Like I said, especially in the first year, a lot of those add-ons are going to be performance based, player based and stuff. You're not going to be playing a lot of games in your first season under Trent and having Joe Gomez there as well. Like, you're gonna learn, so we won't be probably in a position to pay any of those add-ons until maybe the second year. So it just doesn't make any sense why we're stalling so much. Like, just get it done. And like I said, the quicker we get back up for that right back situation, the better, because the over usage of Trent is really worrying me. Really worrying me. So yeah. Taki, it seems moving. You know, I'm trying to just you see how I've tried to segue these into one another. Talked about Rafinha, now moving to Leeds and their disappointment because it looks like they might not be getting Taki. Obviously, there is a French team out there that is now just flush with cash, you know, like that, because man like Tchouameni's just moved from Monaco. So Monaco now got the P's in it. And they're looking at Minamino like, yo, big man, we could do with some of that tacky swag. You see what I'm saying? So it's looking like he might be going abroad, which in all honesty, I'd be very, very up for. Let me not lie. I want Taki to stay because I feel like he deserves a place in our squad. I think he's a very adequate squad member. But in all honesty, if he had to go, I'd rather he went abroad. And I think he would smash up the French league disgustingly. Right, let's get into some of these comments before I dip. Tielemans might die with our pressing. You say that, yeah, but actually go and look at Tielemans off the ball work in Leicester. He's just light-skinned, big man. He just ain't got a lot of melanin, so the cheeks just be looking red. You know, them ones there. But in actual fact, he does a lot more off the ball. He's in the high percentiles in like pressing and all of that. Obviously, we don't need him in terms of every game, but I think to come in and do you know what I mean? One or two things. Don't worry, we've got Fabinho. If we get another defensive midfield, we've got man to cover. You just go, and when you get in sight, let off like that FA Cup goal that you know what I mean? He's got it. He's got it. Really saying, bro, that 60 million we can go and buy, and Cuckoo got 50, who can play both wings, and 10 we can have 10 or left over. I'm not sure Cuckoo's going to go for 50 though, if I'm honest with you. Apparently, there are rumours that Arsenal are looking to draw for 100 mil bid for Nkunku. So I'm just saying, not to say if that's true or not, but I reckon with the fanfare of Nkunku, with how versatile he is, I could see him going in the higher echelons of like maybe 70 or something like that. Not to say that again we couldn't get him, but what's the likelihood of us getting an Nkunku? We just got a Nunez. I would rather get a midfielder. Do you know what I mean? A creative midfielder. Ramsey's got a cross on him, 6 to 8 mil from. Yeah, no, he has got a cross on him. He's got 9 assists as well. Like he's got a shot on him. I think the deal is about 8.5. I think the deal is about 8.5. But in terms of what we need, in terms of like how good he is, in terms of how goated that position is for us, and how much we put a lot of pressure on whoever it is, the incoming person, to take over Trent's mantle. And if this is the person in which we've looked at and we've said this is the one, pay up the money in it. Like, you know, them ones there, because it's not easy to just go and find the next you that you can groom into Trent, who's going to sit there. And so that's my tip. Exactly. Ain't going to play until 2024. Yeah, maybe 2023, maybe certain. Yeah, you're probably right. So I don't understand when you're not gonna have to go into your pockets for these add-ons. Doesn't make any sense. Now Tielemans might finish all our asthma pump stocks by game 3. Bro, he's not that bad, I'm telling you. It's just the red cheeks that's got you wavy, you know, them ones there. Like what Gomez to rotate with Trent TAA, he will. But this will be this season. He will rotate this season. This is why I'm saying that Ramsey won't even be a look in the season because of Gomez. Kone or Vieira over Tielemans any day. Yeah, I mean the only thing is Tielemans, he ticks that Premier League ready right now. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why. And I know in the Premier League he's got what it takes to let off. I know he can produce those 25, 30-yard bangers. That's what I need. Is going to use that bread to go and buy a mansion in Miami. I would, you know, like that. Trust me. Just want to utilize our squad more so we don't burn out players and keep relying on certain players in every game and comp 1000%. And this is the same man that telling me, yeah, like Nico Williams can go, Taki can go, this can go, this can go. I'm like, yo, hold on, we need rotation. You know, them ones there. Man said, leave Nkuku alone. You've got Super Nabi. Idiot, bro. You ain't got 100 mil. Shout out Caesar. Well, I know he's an Arsenal fan. I know you ain't got the 100 mil that's needed, bro. So relax. Yeah, trust me. Big up Assad. Raw, man, like saying with the early morning settings, yeah, gotta get it in when you gotta get it in. You know, like that. You man, like I said, you man put the battery in my back, like set me on my way. Do you know what I mean? We got 1,000 subs. I'm not slowing it down. I'm keeping it going. Man said we don't need Bellingham at Liverpool. We got Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Can't guard me. Don't do that. Stop that. Yeah, exactly that. Nkuku ain't coming to the Prem for 50 million, maybe somewhere in Europe. 100%. That's exactly what I was trying to say. It's just like Arsenal don't even make inquiries. They just say, let's just spend 100 mils just to say we spent 100 M. To be very honest with you, Nkuku would really do them well. And they must have money. Where's this Vlahovic money? Where's this Vlahovic money that you lot had in it? So it must be there. I can see you, man, making a Julian Brandt or Danny Elmo type signing for your attacking midfielder. Julian Brandt, no, we even though Klopp wanted him before, but I think that shit's passed. And Arsenal stinks. So you said it, not me, innit? Say, who's this Cohen guy, bro? So many people been talking about him. I'm gonna go and do more backup, more research. I do know that he progresses the ball well. I just don't know if he's got enough speed in him, to be very honest with you, if he's pacey enough. That's why I've calmed down on the Sangair links as well, because I was like, you know what, he is but for what we needed, I don't need him to be pacey. But I just don't know where Kone fits in. Like, what's his best? Is he can I put him on the right? Can he take over from Henderson? I don't know yet. So I'm gonna do more research and I'll come back to you on that one, innit? I said, don't disrespect number 15 world-class player on and off the field. Can't guard me. I know what you, bruv, you're drinking one of these and it ain't coffee in your cup, you know, like that. One more in a mid and I'm cool with that. Yeah, depending on the mid, I'll be definitely happy with that as well, to be very honest with you. Saint, I know this is unrelated to LFC. What's your take on what the game has been saying about M? Do you think he's clout chasing or you think he's got a point? Is that Eminem, yeah? I don't actually know what the game's saying. Game's always chatting shit. Let me go. Now you said that, yeah. Marshall, I'll hit you in hit me in my socials. We'll discuss this offline. I'll go and see what game's saying. I know you just always capping the game, bro. So let me see what he's saying in it. Liverpool really missed out on Gravenberch. We did, man. We really did. But let's be honest, that's why Bayern are trying to just sweep up everyone we want. It's a joke thing. And I do think that Shah Assad, that would have been a really good acquisition. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, Henry MCG, yeah, come on. All right, my guy, Jersey boy, yeah. Love. Thanks for jumping in, man. Make sure you, man, are going over to Henry MCG, new channel and that. He's changed his name and that, so please go and show my guy some love. The game is more smoking budge than, bruv, I'm telling you. Well, listen, I think that is pretty much all that I had to talk about. Other than Mane, has apparently personal terms are agreed with Bayern, 350k a week in excess of. He's gonna make over there more than his transfer fee is gonna be outrageous. But listen, all the best to him, innit? We're still looking. Third bid should be coming soon. In the region of about 40 mil, and I think we'll accept that and let him on his way. And yeah, man, it is what it is. I appreciate Mane. I love Mane, and I can't even like. I can't be upset for him wanting to go. So it is what it is. Let's see last few comments. Let's see what man's got to say. Shout out Caesar. Why do you think Klopp won't get a right back like Killaley from Leipzig and play Trent at CM with Thiago and Fab? Because I don't want that. I don't want Trent as a. I think he could do it, but to be very honest with you, don't break what's. Don't try and fix what isn't broken. And I feel like I've seen Trent move into the midfield and looked a little bit higgy, like didn't really know what to do and that. Get a certified Don for your midfield. Leave Trent to do what he's doing, and I feel like it works in it. Like Marshall says, smash up the likes, people. Come on. Right, wait, Saints, what you saying? Bro, when I woke up yesterday and saw Basuma to Spurs, I lost it. Assad, all of us. I was a bit sick in my head. I was sick, you know. It's like, really? What's going on? Is that what we've... Mad. Man is getting the bag. He needs to go and get the hairline done and come back with dreadlocks. What the? Well, the dreadlocks started here. Crazy. I don't want to see that. Mane will forever be LFC legend. Big facts. You know what? I'm actually taking my Mane top with me on holiday. Big facts. Like he's a G. Peace out. Buy and pay 45 million or do one. 100%. Literally. If they don't want to do that, we'll keep him, bruv. And then do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense, like straight up. And last but not least, Trent can be a midfielder. He got no press resistance. He can't beat a man dribbling in his slow possession. I think that's what I saw with him when exactly that. Like he's just got a good pace and that, but there's a lot more that comes with that midfield role, especially for us. And I just don't think he's got everything. And he shouldn't. He's been doing the right fullback thing with ease. Do you see what I'm saying? So let him carry on doing that. Guys, coming to the end of the show. Love for everyone that jumped in. 13, 14 people still inside. Please make sure you're hitting that like. Please hit that like for me. Hit that sub for me. Keep subscribing. Like I said, I told you I'm going to try and bring you content pretty much every day. And so the next time you see me, man will be on holiday and that, you know what I mean? Anything drops before that though, I got my guy Roms and Ish, they'll be on it. But yeah, hit me in the socials, Saint LFCTV on Instagram, LFC_Saint on Twitter. And yeah, man, let's keep it going. Best man bun in the Premier League. It's gonna be we got the best number 9, Haaland, who Shameless FC. You know what time it is. Let's get it. Have a good day. We're out.